A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome all of you, my students, in first year, and I am very happy that you are all selected in Army Public Degree College in class first year. My name is Sayyid Ali Ahmad. I am your physics teacher. My designation is lecturer physics in Army Public Degree College. My qualification is PhD Physics. I have completed my MPhil from University of Karachi in the field of nanomaterials, and now I am doing my PhD in the same discipline. My experience is about 12 years. From 2012 I am teaching in Army Public Degree College. Before it, I have been I taught in ASF College and Karachi University as well. Now I am doing a job in APDC and visiting faculty in Karachi University. Now the book which you have learned in first year or HSSC Part 1 is Physics for Class 11 from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Text Board Peshawar. This is the title page of your book, in which you have learned 10 chapters of different disciplines of physics. The syllabus outline included in your book is there are 10 chapters which you will learn in first year. Chapter number 1 is about measurements, in which you will learn about the physical quantities, its units, and system of measurements. After that, chapter number 2, vectors and equilibrium, in which you will study about vectors and equilibrium, which are the scalar quantities, which are the vector quantities, and what is equilibrium and how we use vectors in physics. Then chapter number 3, motion and force. This is the basic chapter of kinematics, or we can say that mechanics, in which you learn about motion and force and factor involving to generate a motion, and factor by which you can experience a force on you and other things. Chapter number 4, work and energy. This chapter is related also from mechanics, work and energy, the relation between work and energy, power, and this type of topic are included in this chapter. Chapter number 5, rotational and circular motion. It is also from mechanics, and in which you have learned about the one type of motion, which is two-dimensional motion or circular or rotational motion. Now, chapter 6, it's fluid dynamics, in which you study about the motion of fluid, uh, motion of gases or liquid. In chapter 7, you will learn about oscillation, what is oscillation and what are the factors which generate oscillation, and here and where we can use oscillation. We discuss these all things in this chapter. Chapter number 8, waves. What are the waves? What types of waves? Uh, this type of topic are included in this chapter. Chapter number 9, physical optics, in which you learn about the nature of light, which is a wave nature, because in second year or HSC part 2 you learn about the particle nature of light, but in first year or HSC part 1 you will learn about the wave nature of light. The experiment which involves to show the wave nature of light is included in this chapter. And in last, chapter number 10, thermodynamics, which in which you learn about the uh, one type of energy which is known as heat, and the factor involving in generating heat, or the factor involving in which heat can change from heat energy to work, or the engine or the application which is working on heat. These all topics are included in this chapter, which is known as thermodynamics. Thank you, students. And if you have any query, any question about syllabus breakup, about your chapter, about your classes, you can ask me. You are free, feel free to ask from me on my WhatsApp number. I will give you my WhatsApp number to you, and you can talk me on that number. Thank you, students.